This one is the anterior view of the larynx. First, I label the parts of the larynx one by one. Then we'll start with the cartilages of the larynx. Okay. First, I label one part. What is this part? So this is thyroid cartilage. Clear? So this is cricoid cartilage. Okay. This is epiglottis cartilage. Okay. Clear? I'll rotate this. You can have a view of this in every aspect as possible. So we got three labels. So now we can rotate this. This is the epiglottis. This is a epiglottis. This is a thyroid cartilage. This is a cricoid cartilage. So why I'm telling this? Because all these three cartilages, unpaired cartilages. Okay. So we are starting with larynx anatomy. In larynx anatomy, we are starting with cartilages of the larynx. In cartilages of larynx, we are starting with three cartilages, that is epiglottis, thyroid cartilage, and cricoid cartilage. These three are the unpaired cartilages of the larynx. Okay. So we have started with the unpaired cartilages of the larynx. Now we can just have basic understanding about the anatomy of each individual cartilages. First, we'll start with thyroid cartilage. The first, if you have an unpaired cartilage, the first thing you have to think of it, whether it is a complete cartilage or an incomplete cartilage. Okay, thyroid cartilage, whether it is complete or incomplete. It is an incomplete cartilage. Okay, it is an incomplete cartilage. Just look, this is an anterior view. This is a lateral view. These are the two views of thyroid cartilage. Let's look at some basic understanding of the parts of the thyroid cartilage. It has two superior cornu and two inferior cornu. Okay, just think of this. You can rotate this and look where the cornus are attached. You just look into this. This superior cornu is attached to hyoid bone. So the superior cornu is attached to hyoid bone. Okay. Now we look. This inferior cornu is attached to cricoid cartilage. It's attached to cricoid cartilage. So thyroid cartilage is a cartilage which is in between a hyoid bone and a cricoid cartilage. Superior cornu of the thyroid cartilage is attached with hyoid bone. Inferior cornu is attached with cricoid cartilage. Now you look into the shape of this cartilage. The shape of this cartilage is shield-like. You just think it looks like a Superman or Batman shield. Okay. Just look. It looks like a shield-like shape. The shape of this is a shield-like shape. Okay. Fine. Then this is called a thyroid notch. This is called a thyroid notch. Okay. So now when we look at the other side of the thyroid cartilage, if we isolate this thyroid cartilage, this is the anterior view of thyroid cartilage. This is the lateral view of thyroid cartilage. This is the posterior view of thyroid cartilage. You look, when we look from above, so this is the angulation. Okay, this thyroid is having a two facet. These two facets are meeting in the midline. Okay, these two faces are meeting in the midline. If these two faces meet in the midline, it forms an angle. Okay, so that is called thyroid angle. That is called thyroid angle. Okay, so if there is an angle called thyroid angle, so I'll give you two angles. Number one is 90-degree angle. Number two is 120-degree angle. So 90-degree will be for males. Why? Because males are having only prominent thyroid cartilage, that is Adam's apple. Okay, you can see males will be having a prominent thyroid angle, that is Adam's apple. So for having a prominent angle, the angulation should be as outlying as possible. You just look into this. This is 90-degree. This 90-degree will be prominent outside, whereas 120-degree will not be prominent. So females are having 120-degree thyroid angle. Males are having 90-degree thyroid angle. Okay, are you okay with this? Okay. So if it is a 90-degree, it will be seen outside. If it is a 120-degree, it cannot be seen outside. That's why females are not having Adam's apple. That's why the notch is notch itself is called Adam's apple. So eaves are not having that prominent angle. So that's why it is called Adam's apple. Clear? So are you clear with this thyroid cartilage anatomy? Fine. Okay. Now we can go to the Cricot cartilage. We just look into this Cricot cartilage. Okay. This is the anterior view of Cricot cartilage. Okay. We can now isolate this Cricot cartilage. You just look into this Cricot cartilage. If I fade others, you just look into this Cricot cartilage. Other structures are faded out. Only the Cricot cartilage is very prominent. Now you look above. Above, we are having a thyroid cartilage. Below, we are having a trachea. So below the Cricot cartilage, trachea is starting. Okay. So Cricot cartilage has two relations. Superiorly, it is related with thyroid cartilage. Inferiorly, it is related with trachea. So now I will isolate this. This is the posterior view. You just look into this view. So it looks like a ring. Okay. So the shape of this Cricot cartilage is, so how can you call it as signet ring appearance? You just look into this. This is a ring shaped Cricot cartilage. You just look into this. It looks like a ring. So it's a signet ring shape. Whether it is a complete cartilage or incomplete cartilage, it is a complete cartilage. Just look into this. The cartilage is complete like a ring, whereas the thyroid cartilage is incomplete. Only anteriorly it looks like a shield. Posteriorly it is incomplete, whereas Cricot cartilage is complete like a ring. So it's a complete cartilage. This is the posterior view of Cricot cartilage. The posterior view is very slender. Anterior view is little bit broader. Okay. Now you look, this is the anterior view of Cricot cartilage. This is the anterior view of Cricot cartilage. Okay. Now, at the head of this Cricot cartilage, you will be having this Arytenoid cartilage. Okay. Okay. You just look into this. Just look into this anterior view of this Cricot cartilage. Superiorly, it will be having facet for Arytenoid cartilage. Inferiorly, it doesn't have any facet. It will be just having tracheo-arytenoid ligament. So a ligament is formed between first ring of trachea and cricoid. It is called tracheo-cricoid ligament. Okay. Now, Cricot cartilage at its superior end, it is having a facet for Arytenoid cartilage. Okay. So Cricot cartilage is completed. It's a complete cartilage, signet ring shape. Anteriorly, it is broader. Posteriorly, it's thinner. Superiorly, it is having attachment with Arytenoid cartilage. Inferiorly, it is having attachment with trachea with the help of a ligament. Okay. Now we can go to this epiglottic cartilage. Epiglottic cartilage. So why I am giving this three-dimensional anatomy? Because you will be very familiar with this anterior view, lateral view, superior view. If you are very similar with this, though if they ask any new questions, you can apply your surgical anatomy. You can apply this anatomy and you can answer any sort of questions. Okay, you never have to panic. Okay, so this is epiglottis. I am having this epiglottis. So this epiglottis, can you look into this epiglottis? I'll fade others. Just look in this epiglottis. It looks like a what shape? It's a leaf-like shape. It's a leaf-like shape. It's not a round structure. It is incomplete only. Okay, it is incomplete only, leaf-like shape. Okay, see, it looks like a leaf. Okay, this petiole, this will called petiole of epiglottis. This petiole of epiglottis gets attached to the inner lamina of thyroid cartilage. Can you understand? Can you look into this? This is the thyroid cartilage. This is the epiglottis cartilage. Okay, this epiglottis cartilage is attached to the thyroid cartilage in a slender petiole. The leaf will be having a petiole. No. Similarly, this epiglottic cartilage is also having a petiole. This petiole gets attached to the inner lamina of thyroid cartilage. Now you look in this three-dimensional anatomy. So this three-dimensional anatomy we are having. We isolate this. This is the posterior view. So can you look at this posterior view? This is the slender petiole of this epiglottis. Lateral view, we are having this slender petiole. It is a leaf-like shape. anterior view, it is just behind this. It is just behind this hyoid bone. Now, can you, what is epiglottis? What are the two parts of epiglottis? Now, can you say with the help of hyoid bone? If it is above the level of hyoid bone, it is called suprahyoid epiglottis. If it is below the level of hyoid bone, it is called infrahyoid epiglottis. Okay. Now we are clear with three cartilages, three unpaired cartilages. Okay. Now we can go to other parts of this. Kindly pay attention to every part of this larynx. Now you can get back to the unpaired cartilages of this larynx. Like paired cartilage, sorry, like unpaired cartilage, we are having three paired cartilage. This one is retinoid cartilage. Look here, this is corniculate cartilage. This one is cuneiform cartilage. Okay, we are having three paired cartilages: arytenoid, corniculate, cuneiform. Now, are you familiar with this anatomy of these three paired cartilages? Now you look in this arytenoid cartilage, we are having one end as here there is one end, here there is one end, here there is one end. So there are three ends that you could see in arytenoid cartilage. It is basically a what shape? Pyramidal shape, kind of pyramidal shape. Okay, so in pyramid we'll be having three ends. Okay, superiorly the end is attached to corniculate cartilage. Okay, medially you just look into this. It is attached to vocal cord. Okay, it is having vocal cord. So this end of the arytenoid is called vocal process of arytenoid. So we are having a vocal cord. The two vocal cords are attached to the arytenoid cartilage, vocal process of arytenoid cartilage posteriorly. Then anteriorly the vocal cords are joining at the level of thyroid cartilage. You just look into this. Don't have to panic. You just look into this. Now you are having this vocal cord. This is the anterior end of vocal cord. This is the posterior end of vocal cord. Okay, so this is the thyroid cartilage which we were discussed previously. This is the vocal process of arytenoid cartilage. So the vocal cords are attached between thyroid cartilage and vocal process of arytenoid cartilage. Okay, clear? So arytenoid cartilage, now we have found about vocal process of arytenoid. Then superiorly it is attaching to the corniculate cartilage. Now we are looking into another process. Okay, for this process I have to switch on some added controls. Okay, so this is a larynx anatomy with only cartilages. Okay, I am now going to tell about muscular process of arytenoid. So for this muscular process of arytenoid, I'll switch on some muscles. You just look into this arytenoid. Second, now I give a part. This is corniculate cartilage. So we are still above. We can go below. This is arytenoid cartilage. Now you look into this arytenoid cartilage. Okay, this is arytenoid cartilage. Can you understand? Can you see? This is the arytenoid cartilage which I'm talking about. So this is a view from superiorly. This is the vocal process of arytenoid. So then now you look the other end, which is having the muscles over here. So this is the muscular process of arytenoid. Okay, are you clear, guys? So arytenoid is having two ends. Okay, one is vocal process of arytenoid where vocal cord gets attached. Another one is muscular process of arytenoid. Now you look into this view is superior view. Okay, this is anterior, this is posterior. Okay, so posteriorly located is the muscular process of arytenoid. Anterior located is the vocal process of arytenoid. This is the Cricot cartilage. Okay, I'm showing a view from superiorly. So this is Cricot cartilage. Okay, this is our arytenoid. This is our corniculate cartilage. Okay, now this is the area where cricoid and arytenoid gets attached. Superior end of the Cricot cartilage is the place where arytenoid gets attached. That's what I told you, right? So here, if this is the vocal process of arytenoid, here is the area where the muscles gets attached. So this is the muscular process of arytenoid. I'll again show in another view. So arytenoid cartilage. So now can you say this is a pyramidal shape? Superiorly, corniculate get attached. Okay, inferiorly, we are having two processes. So one process is vocal process, another process is muscular process.